Hey people, so I have some weird issues. Okay, let me check. Let me just change real quick my tac, edit. Game titles, yes. Sun 0, thumbnail, upload. This is Thymefield. Okay, let me change some stuff. Stream is starting, guys, don't worry. Yeah, we're good to go. Alright guys, hello and welcome to the stream and thank you for watching. This is your friendly neighborhood streamer Sanka808 and I won't get down for a few technical problems, you know it. Even though I don't know what the fuck is going on, I know how to fix it. So yeah, if that happens again, I will have to fix it, sadly. Which means it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's gonna be. Anyway, so today we are gonna play some Zenless Zone Zero, and then Sorry. Then we'll see. Okay, so let me switch to this screen. Up. But right now we have to deal with these guys because we are stuck in a mission. We cannot use shit. We cannot use Alice and Yuzuha for now because we're stuck with the Obol squad. But it's not gonna last long, let me tell you, it's not gonna last long at all. But they're fun to play too, right? Honestly, they're quite fun to play, it's just... Meow. Buh.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro. We'll be counting on you again this time.
Hello.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the hollow. In person?
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said, you're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the reception banquet for the Porcelumex safety inspection.
A reception banquet? For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway... we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military. Not so, Mr. Lucro. This gentleman is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my duty. Please. The title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here.
Yeah, okay, stop being a dick and explain to us.
Veteran Captain Magus? Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left. Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health. You're right, Mr. Lucro.
Escorted by the troops, Lorenz and Lucro withdraw from the stronghold.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
This place is not only a key Exalted stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. Porcelumex's other executive had previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the defense force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness. Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Huh.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obol's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exalted.
Well, our objective is to kill the Exaltist as fast as possible to gain back the option to play as Alice and Yuzuha. Because I miss them. Alright. Can we go now? A new ground. Sorry about skipping some of the dialogue, but I really want to... I really want to play as fucking Alice and Yuzuha. Okay. So apparently we already won against the Exaltists. Despite your doubts, which cheers ringing out through the night and around you, you find yourself talking in brief rest by the firelight with the two soldiers. As the whole squad settled in at their quarters, the troops are already preparing to celebrate.
Everyone! The Exaltists, the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault. Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before.
Yeah.
Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory! And let for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
What the fuck? And Isolde.
I hate to be that guy, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow. And the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltus leaders are still at large. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltus will remain a threat until they're eliminated.
Yeah.
Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Yishuan Shifu, and the Exaltus suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yeah.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquai Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere?
Yeah.
As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently.
What?
Went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
That's weird as fuck, actually.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
No, I don't think that's something as light
You
as
might
this.
be right. That does sound like her.
No, I'm not agreeing.
In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
Okay.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
Hey Adam or Nafaka, of course. How are you? I'm playing Zenless Zone Zero at the moment. I want to show you guys my my fucking favorite characters, but I can't choose my characters right now because I'm in story mode and a specific part of story mode. How are you, Adam?
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
But as Phaeton, I have no right to stop moving forward. I'm good, my dude. Just jumped in for a quick view before I go again. Alright, thank you for coming, and Adam, and well, even a quick passing through is always cool, you know. I love when you pass through my stream. I love it. Okay. When can I go away, please? Anyway, meet with the steps. Okay, cinematic. Cutscene. You meet with Damien after dark and fill him in on what Lucro's doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements.
Okay.
Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltist stock of Porcelain, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in Tops any longer. And the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
So in a pretty risky position as well.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you, always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive.
Hey, I'm starting to like Damien actually, a little bit.
Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunque's summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out.
Oof.
A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Well,
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Rinquei Summit for assistance either. But if it's to keep you safe...
It's alright. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Miss Savior. Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure suddenly springs out from behind him. What the fuck is she doing here?
Savior he was talking about. It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you.
Yeah, we
Miss
know
Zhao from
her.
Tops, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
I don't like her that much.
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within Tops? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
Yeah.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company.
So what is it?
Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal
Gotcha.
competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if a company's
Round table.
executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This
Alright.
time, Porcelumix has clearly stepped out of line.
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason Tops has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
I'm smoking CBD at the
So,
same time.
It's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
No, I
Well,
understand
now
why.
whether I'm your savior or your disaster, once all the
So I'm a bit high because like I need a little bit of THC, so 0.1 to 0.3%. What? Get a little bit like relaxed and stuff. CBD relaxes me a
Better
lot.
than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Although he's not really a friend, I do have some understanding of the way Damien does things. He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who would never cross the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes.
Hmm?
I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Mr. Wise.
Come on. Miss Zhao, the Krampus member, turned and walked off with Damien in tow. She may have been small in stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheveled Damien beside her. Okay, please let me play with my favorite characters then. Special light up? Is this okay. Quietly creep up behind our feet and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe.
You
two again. Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too.
It's not what it looks like, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Oh my god, it's just a scary game. Like, don't get all scared.
Up. We should let her rest.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
What kind of prohibited items?
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Okay, that's low stakes.
Trigger robbing me again.
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
What you mean? I'll take care of those lemon flavored chips. Alright, I'm off, mate. Good luck. Alright, see you, Adam. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. And good luck for your day. I don't know what you're gonna do, but good luck. Have fun. Bye bye.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in.
In a silly breeze of what if you can slay your team. You team up with a ball squad to finish off the lemon flavored chips. As night deepens.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Okay.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
Okay.
I trust you, Orphe. Just like you trust Captain Magus. But come to think of it, you and Magus make quite the unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
No. Okay,
You can trust me. Just like how you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus.
Okay.
Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me. If Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special.
Huh?
From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long.
Okay.
I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant. That legendary soldier's military codename was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed.
I knew it.
All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon.
I mean, I knew some of it.
Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky.
You are.
I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy.
Why everyone says like, oh Proxy, you're so strong, oh Proxy, you're so
I
interesting.
know there's nothing
Proxy is
special
nobody,
about
is a
the
nobody
boy.
compared to these guys.
But you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down.
Can you please stop now? I get it. You're not one of a kind. You don't feel you're one of a kind, but we feel you're one of a kind. And I don't care. I wanna play.
Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us.
Exactly. Thanks,
Although
Orphe.
Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
Okay. Turn to base and rest. Okay. We had our talk with Orphe. Let's rest and let's hope. After a brief signal disruption, communication with the AGG is reestablished.
Fairy, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Wise, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Yishuan Sufu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Sufu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Wise needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Yishuan Sufu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the Defense Force find out.
Poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's
That's true though.
Come rescue him quickly. P.S. Stay low-key and avoid any clashes with the Defense Force.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a little?
We don't care, it's important that she comes
We're
quick.
talking about the safety of Waifei Peninsula here. So what if it's a little exaggerated?
I love Belle. I agree with her totally.
All we can do now is pray that Rinquay Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Oh, Shifu's bird. What the fuck? Is this Swabian Temple?
I just had a dream. Am I still dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple.
And Belle.
Who told me poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent.
Oh no, she didn't understand it the right way.
And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Wise's sister! By the way, your dear sister is here too.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Wise just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Did Yishuan Sufu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Oh shit.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Wise. What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
Come on.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
You have the intel calculated by Sherry along with your accompanying suspicion and speculation for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the Defense Force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will.
Yeah.
When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Wise get some proper rest first.
I really hope it's not the end of Spook Shack, by the way. Like, the Spook Shack, we saw them for like a couple hours and then bye-bye. I want to see them again, for fuck's sake. Ah, thank God, we are all liberated, finally, I think. Not yet, we need to talk. Nice, nice. Up. Let's talk with Shifu. Before Yishuan can finish speaking, an angry shout from outside cuts her off. Ah, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck?
Break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission.
Boom!
And
In your
my temple
face.
isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
Exactly.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus.
Yeah.
And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Fuck off, Magus. Stop being so fucking high and mighty when you're actually just a dickhead.
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
Hi,
Oh, Diego.
Yishuan. This unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
And what? So what?
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
Boom.
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Yep.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Fuck off.
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Why would I be been kidnapped?
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Hi guys, I want to make some tea, but let me first.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
Okay, let me just go boil some water. 2 seconds. And I'm back. Sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. I was just making my tea. Now let me just up, put a timer. 3 minutes, perfect.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the hollow?
Yep.
I can't say I'm completely certain.
Oh,
Not until I
okay.
enter the hollow myself and reach those coordinates. As
Ah.
Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Rinquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate? Even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
I want to be able to choose my fucking characters to go into the hollow. I don't fucking want to play the Obol Squad or the Yunquei Summit. I want to play as Alice, as the Spook Shack, Alice Thymefield and Yuzuha.
Wise, I just received an alert from Barry.
Okay.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow.
Oh.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record high levels.
Okay.
Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
Okay.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the hollow might just go boom.
Okay.
The exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
This time, why he has a problem understanding, she has a problem
And let's move
understanding.
Opal's squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens White Peninsula.
Right.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus,
How
your
long?
enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquay Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Opal's squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Opal squad, return to base and get some rest.
Okay, my
Yes, Captain Magus.
yeah, I know it's hard.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Yeah, oh, thank God it's over. Okay, let's play with my fucking team. Oh, I gotta ask Sid something. First, what's that? Just no, sorry. Oh, yeah, let's test her. I wanna see how she plays though. Nangong. Hold punch to charge, then hit to charge, then release basic attack. The animations, oh, she looks so cool. She looks really cool. Adorable explosive impact. With enough downbeat, you can perform up to 3 charged attacks. Release the button at the right moment to execute a precise charging attack dealing higher days. Second and third attacks each consume 50 downbeat. Downbeats replenish over time and when any squad member inflicts an anomaly on let me just check skill info. Move list. Detail stat. Yeah, she's stunned. Ah, she's stunned. Oh my god. Too bad. When any squad member stuns an enemy, now again 2 squads of dense prowess up to a maximum of 2 stacks. And now you as dense prowess. If your X special attack, basic attack, adorable explosive impact, or quick assist heavy attack hits enemy afflicted with both attribute anomaly and days. 1 stack of okay, I don't get it. I like her. I like Nagong, to be honest. Oof.
Seriously, does this show ever end?
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, she's really cool.
Wow, just gonna dump the bad guys on me like that?
Boom, 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 boom. I love Yuzuha. Boom! Wipe out. Hell yeah. Alright. I already have Yidari. Oof. Sexy as fuck. Okay, but why don't you send me the reward for Yidari too? Head to signal search anyways. I want to unlock her, to be honest. Okay. Okay. Let's go there. Let's go try this out. I don't know what this is. Rewards, new entries and corresponding rewards have been added. I don't know at all what I'm doing. What the fuck? Okay. Trade General 1 Bamboo Fire Primary Squad. Addition, we must select one auxiliary agent. Auxiliary agent have their own exclusive gear. Give it a try. Okay, let's select first, of course, Alisu. Then let's select, of course, Yuzuha. Then Bernice. Then as a bamboo, this guy. And now, as a yeah, let's select her. Let's go. Let's see what this mode is about. Alors, parce que if you didn't spend your coin to buy the store on the way, you don't see it. When Yuzuha uses her special ultimate, her anomaly mastery increases by 40 for 30 seconds. Repeats trigger of the duration. She also reduces the enemy defense. Oh yeah.
Even in summer, I can't afford to let my training slip.
And she uses a special attack.
Should I go
Oh my god. This is our place by shift. This is our place. Get back.
even in summer? I can't afford to let my training slip. Once we're back, should I go surfing or swimming?
That's good. That's really good. Alright. Encounter. Let's go to encounter then. Ah shit, I thought it was like an enemy. Perfect. 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 Oh my god, we got some good shit right now. Combat coins. Combat coins. Okay, we don't have that much of a choice then. Let's go, people. Let's go.
Your weakness has been exposed. Let's go. Perfectly symmetrical. Wait. Feel the sea breeze. Sorry for stealing your spot.
Bye bye. Easy. Without even swapping character once. Encounter again. Oh my god. Strawberry. I guess only does that was always stated by Chief Miyabi said really understood. What the fuck? Okay. Punk booster. Okay, so as far as I remember, I need to buy all that I can because once I leave the store, I lose all my gear coins. $1,800 gear coins. Presumably is triggered, the whole squad receives either recovers 7 energy or recovers 9 adrenaline. This effect can trigger once every 5 seconds. Oh yeah, that. Let's go. Weird, I still have my money. Anyway. What crazies on the road? Let's go, guys! Buh. Hell yeah! Oh, hello you. That's how. That's what you're used for. Okay. Yeah. Again, let's go. Bro! The damage I did, oh my god. Hey, look at this damage now. Oh, okay, it was nothing, but it's not over. It's over now. See that? I'm really happy with my team. Special. Yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. Not a quick break actually, a break of around 30 minutes. So yeah, I know, but yeah, so please let me just so yeah, please forgive me, but I have my psychiatrist. I need my therapist. I need to see her. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on the stream, still see if that issue happens again. I got my eye on you, if you know what I mean. Stream. I'm looking at this issue that I had, and I'm watching because I don't know if I need to push the big red button or not. Okay. Anyways, peace guys, and see you in about an hour max. No, maybe a bit more. I don't know. Maybe an hour, maybe an hour 30, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know.